Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's the next part of Project Bimmer. Through MoT yesterday and unsurprisingly it failed, so I'll just show you what it failed on. On the last video I did the oil change and I managed to reset the oil change light. It's simple. There's a diagnostic plug in the engine bay, just short a couple of wires, turn the ignition on, leave it for 10 seconds, pull the wires out, and here presto, your oil change light is reset. Anyway, moving on to business at hand, the MoT failure. Just grab the failure sheet, and I don't know if you can see that there. We have a stop lamp that's very dim. I don't know what that's about. I had a quick look at it last night when I picked up the car. I think it's just a dodgy connection. But before I put it in for MoT, I was messing around with rear lights, checking them. I did pull bulbs out, so that's probably my doing. And then we've got a couple of front bottom ball joints excessively worn. Now they were like advisories on the previous two MoT, so it was a matter of time before they were going to fail. Now to fix that, I'm just going to swap out the lower arms. I've got them on order and I'm about to pick them up. And then the last one, parking brake lever has excessive movement indicating incorrect adjustment. So I'll just show you. Just put my foot brake, so let's handbrake down, and there seems to be excessive clicks. Now according to Ains, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7, 8 clicks. So that's where it should be. So see, it's a bit more. So that's probably rear brakes just need adjusting. This car's got rear drums. Unfortunately, it's only a 318i. It's not quite poverty spec model, but it's second one up. Anyway, as I've said, I've got some parts on order at the motor factors, so we'll get going. Just been to the motor factors and picked up the parts I needed. Now they come to the thick end of £100. So what did I get for my money? Well, I got the lower control arms there. So there's 2 ball joints on each one, so our ones have gone, so no doubt any ones will start to go. And it's easy just to swap the whole lot out. And I've got 2 sets of rear wheel bearings. So let's see what you get in them. You get the circlip, the hub nut, new hub nut. You're supposed to fit a new hub nut every time you take it off, and the bearing itself. So, right, let's get back home, and definitely get the suspension arms fitted. We might do the wheel bearings, but I think getting the suspension arms is a #1 priority. Then it can go back in for a retest. Okay, I'm back, and I've got the BMW in the garage, so we'll get started on this job. So we need to raise the front end and get the wheels off. Okay, this looks simple enough to get off. Got the drop link here to undo, then the ball joint here, and another ball joint there, and then it should just come out. So we'll start off with this drop link. I'll give it a 2 of the good stuff, and it's a 30mm nut and bolt. And out it comes. And that's a drop link freed off. Next we'll do this bottom ball joint here. It's a 19mm. Might prove a bit difficult to undo. So, 2 spanner trick to get some extra leverage. Right, and that's as far as I can get almost, just a bit more. Right, I just need to get my ball joint separator. Right, this might be a bit difficult to do. So I think I'm going to have to undo this strut from the upright to get to the ball joint. Just a couple of bolts. Actually no, that's 18mm. They're on tight. So time for our friend the breaker bar. Should we look at these? That side's fighting me, so I'm going to try the other side. That's both of them loose. So I'll switch to a ratchet. I've also noticed there's a nut and bolt here as well. 18mm. So I need to crack that off as well. And then the top half of the upright can be, the upright here can be separated from the strut. I think it's breaker bar time again. So that's that out for the top of the upright. Just these last two bolts to get out. And that's that out, so this upright should just come out. go, that gives it a bit of room to get this ball joint breaker in. But I can get this nut off. So that's the ball joint nut off. So just pop this separator in. In fact, that might not work, it looks a bit too big. So it might have to be pickle fork time. Now, I normally wouldn't recommend using a pickle fork, but because the ball joint's knackered and I'm replacing this control arm anyway, I can get away with using the pickle fork. Well, I'm not having much of a look for that, but I managed to open it up enough to get me my ball joint in. My ball joint splitter in. So to separate this ball joint, this is going to fall, so I need to support the upright. Just grab, I think I've got a bungee cord I can use. And there we go. Let's feed that off. As I said here, I've got the bungee cord on the upright to stop it falling down. So there's just this one to undo, and then the suspension arm can come off. Okay, you won't be able to see very well from here, but topper bolt is up here. It's 24mm. Luckily, I had the right size socket in my impact socket set. Should be just a matter of undoing the bolt. Yeah, right. So you can't see out for the steering rack. So, oh, that wasn't too bad. So with that off, the suspension arm should just come off. Might need a little persuasion. So just lower the jack a bit. I don't want to strain this bush. This might be a while. I'm going to stop the video here. And the upright is finally off. What I had to do is I had to take the bush, you know, this bush bit that holds the bush in. It's just a couple of 17mm bolts. You take them out and the whole lot drops down. So I'll get my pickle fork out of here. And then we'll get this new suspension arm fitted. Well, I took it round to the local garage to see if I could get this bush out. And it's starting to free off and bush started to tear, so I've decided, sod it, I'll get some new bushes ordered up. So I'll just get on the phone, make a quick call, and then I can start pulling the other side off, and then by the time it's all off, I'll be ready to get these bushes. Right, I managed to get some new bushings from a local motor factory, 20 quid each. They're handed, so they've got to go in a certain way. Other thing I've done is picking up the bracket for the anti-roll bar drop link, so I'll just get that fitted on. Next thing I need to do is get this bush. It needs to be lined up. It's got to be lined up that way. Yep, and it should just slip on, but before I do that, I shall get some white grease just to make things a little bit easier. And then it should just go on. It's got to be lined up. Right, I finished this off camera. Well, I was struggling to get those bushes in, so I just took it to my local mechanic, and with a load of grease he managed to get them straight on. Just made it look easy, like he did with the CV joint on the Polo. So this control arm is ready to go back in, so I'll get it set up and should be able to get that all fitted in. Right, ready to get this control arm in. So first thing I do, feed this through here, and reach round there, just get that started on the thread. That's started. And then next will be the bolts for the bush. Get them started as well. It's just best to get stuff started before you tighten anything up. And then we have don't leave the drop link till last for the no bar drop link. Next is this bottom ball joint. And again, we'll get this started. Let's check. Yeah, that's 19. So we'll start to tighten stuff up. So first thing we need to do is get this one. So that's that one done up, and now we'll do these bolts for the bushes. Trusty 17mm. I don't see too well there. Right, and I'll just torque everything up once I've got everything buttoned up. Just need to get started. Let's have a look. I think I might be able to get a socket on this one. Just move you around so you can see a bit better. Right, this bungee cord can come off. That's done it. That's served its purpose. Alright, so just need to just push this up a bit. Then we'll get the drop link in as well. So just need to get this rolling for the upright. Okay, we're all buttoned up on this side, so I've got to do it all over again this side. Hopefully it should be quicker because I know exactly what I'm doing. It's always quicker when you've done one side and second you're doing the other side. Always works out quicker, so should get done before long. So I'll skip that. You've seen mostly what it's about, so see you when it's done. Well, that's it for this video. I've got everything all buttoned up and torqued up, everything torqued up with wheel nuts. And I'm going to drop it off around the garage and they can do the brakes and then it can go in for the retest, and when I get it back it'll have a full 12 months MOT. So please remember to like and subscribe. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching and I'll see you there.